A panel of federal judges in El Paso has blocked the state's new congressional map that could have helped Republicans gain a handful of U.S. House seats in next year's midterms.
It's a pretty big blow to President Trump's effort to protect the GOP's slim House majority. Fox's Sarah Legre is joining us live here in Houston. So, Sarah, walk us through what this ruling means.
Yeah, Caroline, Rashi, I mean, we thought this was a done deal, but earlier today, those judges saying a little bit earlier, you know what, Texas, this isn't going to be the newly redrawn map after all. We have to go back in time using that map from 2021. There was this 3-judge federal panel. 2 ruled in favor, 1 ruled against. And I do want to point out, one was appointed by now President Trump, the other one appointed by former President Barack Obama. So let's take a look at both of those maps side by side. You see the current one and then the newly passed. The current's going to be on your left. The one on your right is what Texas Republicans passed this summer. They'd hoped this new map would give them control of 30 of Texas' 38 House seats. Right now they hold 25. And this was no routine redistricting effort. The Texas GOP did it mid-decade, specifically to increase the party's numbers in the U.S. House. 2 of the 3 judges said Texas went too far, saying evidence shows that state racially gerrymandered the 2025 map, ruling the state has to stick with the lines drawn back in 2021. Again, a big win for Democrats, especially for the state legislators who left Texas for Chicago this summer to block a vote on what they called unfair congressional maps.
Why we've been working so hard every single day is because we, like the rest of Americans, are tired of it. We've had enough. And it's not just about D versus R. It's about whether the American people get to live the American dream.
Now, Governor Abbott responding to the news today, saying in part the legislature redrew our congressional maps to better reflect Texans' conservative voting preferences and for no other reason. And he claimed that these maps are discriminatory, is absurd, and unsupported by the testimony offered during 10 days of hearings. This ruling is clearly erroneous and undermines the authority of the U.S. Constitution and what it assigns to the Texas legislature by imposing a different map by judicial edict. And the governor also says the state of Texas plans to appeal this to the U.S. Supreme Court. In the meantime, guys, we're hearing from the DNC. They say, again, a very big win for voters, saying in their fight for fair representation moving forward into the 2026 midterms. Caroline, Rashi, back to you.
I was going to ask you, I know that you said that Governor Greg Abbott does plan to appeal. How long is that process going to take, or do we have any idea?
You know, we shall see. We know Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton also released a statement a little bit earlier today saying he is going to move right away. Again, how long this process will take, we shall see as this moves forward up in court. But yes, we know the state of Texas, the top lawmakers here in the state planning to take this to a higher level, this U.S. Supreme Court hoping to appeal this measure.
All right. Thank you, Sarah Legre, live for us in Houston.